Yuk, tes. 1, 2, 3. Oke, udah masuk ya. Oke, kita udah masuk. Langsung aja kita main ya. Tunggu, gue cek dulu, bener nggak nih? Udah jalan. Oke, bener. Coba gue dengar suara itu dulu. Udah ada suaranya, let's go, kita main. Ganti. Let's start. Oke, loadingnya lama ya, biasalah. Kemarin habis selesai streaming tuh gue masih lanjut main ya, buat ya ngumpulin barang. Oh, sama ada ngegacha kemarin. Ternyata gacha itu bisa pakai yang dikasih hadiah itu apa ya namanya? Ntar kita lihat deh dalam game. Dan udah dapat karakter baru. Karakter barunya enak cuy, bisa pakai shield, bisa nge-heal tim. Ayo. Oke, nih. Dan adventure rank kita udah sampai 9, cuy. Nge-freeze. Oke, ini namanya Noel. Elemen Geo. Kita udah dapet nih. Nih kalau kalian mau tahu, mana tuh ternyata bisa gacha pakai yang ini nih sebelah. Aduh, nggak bisa ditunjukin ya. Sebelah kiri bawah ini nih yang ada 608. Pakai itu tuh bisa tuh. Primo game namanya. Acquire Fate-nya kurang, jadi bisa pakai Primo game. Udah, kita lanjut lagi lah. Ini ada, ternyata kalau kalian mau ngeliat quest lewat dari sini nih yang tuh kiri bawah. Tuh. Ternyata banyak questnya coy. Gue kira kemarin gak ada quest lagi udah. Gue gak ngecek itu sih. Oke, kita lanjut langsung ke quest aja lah, story mode.
Hey traveler, I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time? Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you?
A gliding license?
License cuy, cuma buat gliding.
Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt.
Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now. This is the first we've heard about it.
Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed.
So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license?
Jadi kalau mau gliding di sini katanya harus pakai SIM
No
gitu
way!
ya.
The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official gliding exam. I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what Acting Grandmaster Jean would say.
An exam? What a pain in the butt.
Kita coba ini ya.
Then again, since Amber is the examiner,
salahnya
I'm
bener aja.
sure you'll glide. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have no problems. But we do need to respect the rules and glide properly. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For example, only one person per wing glider, no carrying anything over the set weight limit, no taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic.
Wow, that's a big old book! Paimon thinks we best get started.
Great. Come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise.
Oke.
The Knights of Favonia's gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the Animo Archon, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the Archon replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the Archon spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high in the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves into the gorge and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the Animo Archon they went and said, "It seems all we needed was a stronger wind to fly." The Animo Archon replied, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
Oke.
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style? Anyway, let's go find him.
Pokoknya inti ceritanya dia cuma bilang butuh keberanian buat terbang. Bukan butuh angin yang kuat. Oke. What? Jauh amat coy. Tenang guys, karena ada fitur yang paling dekat mana ya? Ini kayaknya. Fitur teleport di sini enak banget loh. Tinggal pencet aja dimanapun kita bisa. Oke. Oh, lokasinya. Waduh, harus manjat coy. Sini lu. Mau kemana? Lumayan itu ya buat masak. Gawat guys, itu tinggi banget. Ini pukulannya agak slow tapi lumayan sakit. Ini burung kenapa diem di tempat? Target. Mulai chamber. Aduh, burungnya ngapain di situ? Bengong. Kita nge-glide dikit ke sini terus langsung manjat aja lah ya. Tinggi cuy. Kalau kita lompat-lompat terus pasti nggak sampai. Nah, lompat ini makan energinya banyak. Stamina sih, bukan energi. Ini udah ya kemarin kan? Gue udah ekspor yang ini. Oh ya udah. Yang kemarin gue udah sampai sini juga ekspor. Kita lanjut story
Great,
dulu.
you're here. Do you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down? Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there. The gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell Jean, though.
Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual.
Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Animo slime takeoff. Apparently, if you pop an animo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it.
No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly.
What?
Hmm?
Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid.
Dia salah ngasih buku cuy, malah ngasih
Oops,
buku dongeng.
sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving.
How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual?
It's because maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt. But anyway, let's get back to the... Don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to. Okay then, you just need to follow the marked route to the finish.
Mabok nih orang. Loh. Oke. Terbangin lagi tadi hampir jatuh padahal. Ini mah tinggal diikutin doang, gampang kayaknya ya. Agak nggak pas sih, tapi terdapat kok. Oke, nice. Harusnya sih lulus ya.
You nailed it! But it's no surprise
tiba-tiba ganti
given the
orang
way
nih.
you handle your glider in a storm. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there. Don't keep me waiting.
Alrighty then, you heard her.
Udah.
Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
Tunggu dulu sebentar. Udah gitu doang selesai. Gampang banget misi. Kita nggak bisa teleport situ ke sini dulu. Gue kirain bakal susah kan tes. Ternyata gampang cuy. Cuman kita tinggal pencet arah aja sih ngikutin itunya. Terbang. Ini apa kok ada lampu-lampu kuning? Oh, tunjuk arah ya. Mana? Kok nggak ada? Oh, di tengah sini.
Hey, here! Oh, I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the exam.
Oh, belum
Same deal as
selesai.
before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish without...
Oke, ternyata masih ada lanjutannya ya. Wah, yang ini agak bingung ya karena dekat banget jaraknya. Dia nggak kasih lihat gimana kita next. Harus stop. Oke. Timernya kok hilang? Lah. Tunggu dulu, apa sih ini? Kok timernya hilang coy? Apa maksudnya? Kita tapi terus masih lanjut sih.
Seems like you've...
Easy. You've flown this way before anyway.
Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to get your... Just keep thinking about that license.
Oke. Ini yang terakhir katanya ya. Oke, mari kita lakukan. Udah dikasih lihat tuh tiba-tiba mendadak nge-pop up aja ini lintasannya. Oke, nice. Asik juga nih. Udah beres. Sip. Harusnya kita lolos nih.
What's going on?
Baran Bunny. Mau
Wait,
ditangkap
I'm an
cuy.
instructor. This is a gliding exam. Really? Why?
Raptor? Who's that?
Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast then. Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go? Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance. Once we've got this strange bird guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean.
Oke, jadi kita disuruh tangkap penjahat dulu cuy. Waduh, tempatnya masih gelap. Kita harus sini kayaknya ya buat ngebuka. Kita naikin level ya, gue lupa sih kemarin. Gimana caranya, ntar kita coba lanjutin dulu lah. Gak kelihatan mapnya. Gila berenang stamina-nya habis coy. Tenggelam gak nih? Tenggelam coy. Astaga, mati dong. Game over. Aduh. Gue kirain Krajen lagi. Oh enggak dong. Wah, gawat ya guys. Kita nggak bisa menyepelekan stamina-nya ternyata guys. Gak cukup langsung KO dia. Oh, kita lewat ini aja jembatan. Mapnya masih belum kebuka, gelap. Oke, itu ada teleport. Buat teleportnya, coba ya kita ke situ dulu. Lah, mana di bawah? Disuruh nge-track gimana? Nge-track ke di bawah. Okay.
Up ahead is Springvale. There must be some clues about strange bird round here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he took.
Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues. Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
Okay, disuruh
It
cari
looks like a
tunjuk.
broken tree branch.
Oh, Paimon knows. It's from wingglider, therefore...
A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wing glider.
Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought.
Oke, kita dapat tiga-tiganya.
How do we know if this was left by strange bird or an animo slime?
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
How do we know if this was left by raptor or an...
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear. It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well, do you think he ran off ahead?
There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the marking.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead.
That's the sound of battle. There's a chance it could be Strange Bird. Quick, let's keep going.
Oke. Ada suara aneh katanya.
If this really belongs to Strange Bird, it must mean his wind glider is broken.
Nah, tuh ada orang tuh. Halo.
Leave it all to me.
Tuh, gila kan. Bisa ngeregen cuy. Bisa nge-heal. Tuh, yang dapat legendnya semua loh satu tim. Gue lupa lagi. Bentar.
You're in for a little shock.
Tetap yang ini yang paling kencang damage-nya. Cepet lagi. Jarak jauh gue. Gara-gara senjatanya sih kemarin gue enhance.
What happened?
Hilly Cruise. Apa tuh
Hilly
siapa?
churls. But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the hilly churl camps around these parts.
Nah,
Now,
ada orang
who
jatuh
does
katanya.
that remind me of?
Funny looking. In what way? Heavy object. The artifact? Tell me, did you see which way he went?
Penjahatnya nih.
Seems like a strong lead. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the knights to mop up the rest of the hilly churls as soon...
Oke, jadi kita disuruh ngejar ini dulu. Lanjut ngejar. Ternyata. Nah, ini masak dulu lah sekali lagi. Tanggung profisiensi. Op, nice. Bisa auto cook satu kali lagi lah. Karena bahannya banyak takutnya ntar. Kayaknya bahan makan bisa lebih dari 15 ya. Kemarin soalnya ada bahan yang mentok di 15 doang, nggak bisa lebih.
You're in for a little
Dari
shock.
damage-nya.
Freeze!
You're in for a little shock.
Oh, yang ini masih ada perisainya. Harus dibakar dulu nih perisai. Nggak bisa.
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people too.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say these lot are with
Banyak
Strange Bird.
item nih kayaknya.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for?
I wonder... Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure. But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Strange Bird still has it on him.
Huh. Look where we are.
The elemental power on the artifact must have worn off. Strangebird must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. After him! Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental markings.
Ini wah, recommended party level 15 cuy. Karakter gue kayaknya levelnya kecil-kecil semua. Kita naikin level. Perlu diratain gak ya? Ratain aja lah ya. Apa nggak usah? Bingung sih gua perlu dinaikin semua apa enggak. Ajar aja lah ya, harusnya sih bisa. Waduh, elemennya yang rekomendasiin si Ember. Udah, kita naikin level Ember dulu kalau gitu. Agak susah sih pakai Ember ini karena kalau mau keluarin elemen apinya lama, dua-duanya skillnya lama, nembaknya juga lama, harus ditahan. Jadi ada karakter lain gak sih yang api biar lebih enak.
There's only one way over there. Strangebird must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we...
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one fell swoop. You still had one stage to go in your
Yeah, but what's that?
How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam?
Are you sure that's how the exam is supposed to go?
It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt. So, what do you say? Woohoo! Good. Prepare for takeoff. Strangebird awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding light.
Oke. Oh, jadi waktu terbang kita bisa oh, wow. Kok enak banget ini. Apaan ini? Kita bisa ngedrop boom yang damage-nya gila parah coy. Bahkan lebih parah daripada pukulan gue biasa cuy. Gila sih. Dan cooldownnya cepet. Ini kalau beneran jadi skill sih enak banget. Ini bisa sambil nge-glide begini. Tuh lihat guys. Gila. Parah sih damage ini. Ada lagi depan. Tahu gitu mah gue nggak usah naikin level si Ember dan yang lain-lain. Tuh lihat tuh. Kayaknya sampai selesai dungeonnya begini doang ya. Ngejarin cara ngebom dari atas nih. Oke. One hit KO jadi gila, mantep banget dah ini. Ada boom. Wah,
Nice! You breezed
mantap.
through it. You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine.
Mantap sih.
All that's left now
Kalau
is to
beneran
grab
bisa
ourselves
dipakai
a
nanti
strange bird.
bomnya.
Let's go.
Oke, oh, jadi beneran sekarang main dungeonnya main sendiri, gak dibantuin pakai gliding yang tadi lagi cuy. Gue kira sampai selesai bakal main gliding bomb gitu, enak banget itu. Tunggu dulu. Oh, ini. Oke, salah pencet. Ya, gak bisa setting ya. Kok setting ini sih sensitivity-nya agak susah nge-aim. Ada duri. Iron foil. Apa itu? Kayaknya batu ini bisa dipukul. Oh, oke, bener cuy. Oke. Suruh hancurin power source. Oke, mantap. Lanjut. Aduh. AM-nya agak susah ya guys. Terlalu sensitif sih. Apa sih? Kok ada lagi? Lah, ini ini kita hajar dulu ini ya, bikin kesel ini. Aduh, imun dong bangke.
Steady as stone.
Duh, regen jadi tim. Kok aneh sih? Punya bisa regen. Jatuh loh. Ini ngapain musuhnya udah terbalik begini? Wah, itu ngapain sih? Udah terbalik, kompak kan? Lihat tuh guys. Kebak musuhnya kayak. Oke, mampus itu dah. Bentar, kita ambil dulu. Di sini kadang-kadang bisa dapat treasure kalau kalian explore-nya bener-bener. Nah, kayak gini nih. Tadi kalau kalian langsung lanjut aja bisa lewat. Oke, lanjut. Ini skillnya kurang enak sih Ember itu. Coba aku. Bak gue cuy, bingung gue. Oke, disuruh nge-glide.
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere.
Amber! Over there!
You must be Strangebird. There's no escaping us now. Oh, it is. Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you. You're right. Ugh, he's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across.
So how did he get across?
Grappling hook.
I don't see a mecha. Besides, there's nowhere on the cliff that you could build one.
Oh no! He's getting away!
Ugh, we can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get across is to glide there.
But...
Don't worry, I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember? If Strangebird can do it, I can do it too.
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only idea left.
Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but was the first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge into the canyon. Be my wit. Strangebird says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully... The wind says I will make it, and that's good enough for me.
Beneran lompat gitu. Kayaknya pasti jatuh.
Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna... It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
Wow.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Oh, ada air.
Dodge this.
No escape!
Oh, cool.
Time to clean up!
Ini sakit tuh. Tuh, lihat. Keren sih yang Noel ini kalau udah kayak skill ini. Enak gak tuh dipanah di kepala?
All right, I got him! I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Strangebird was going. In other words, the only way Strangebird could have gotten out would be this way.
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just give up and leave. Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. At the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage.
What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean exam sense then?
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all no glide zone this, no landing zone that. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times altogether, but I always
Gila.
pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
I'll head off first because I need to escort Strangebird. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your gliding license there.
Gila dia sampai 15 kali ujian nih.
She just
Damn.
can't sit still, can
Udah dapat
she?
ditarik
Guess
lagi
that's why
SIM-nya coy.
she's the outrider.
Dia terbang-terbang terus.
When this is all done and
Di kota.
dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt. Getting this gliding license has turned into quite the adventure.
Oke. Gila sih, game begini dikasih free cuy gamenya. Keren juga. Banyak yang bisa dieksplor. Loadingnya. Aduh. Oke. Kenapa tuh? Nge-freeze tadi. Oke, jadi gue mau ke situ ya. Ke sini. Aduh, gak ada stamina ya, lupa. Gimana cara ngisi stamina? Waduh, manjatnya tinggi juga. Gak bisa situ, dari sini aja deh. Oke, ada barang itu apa ya namanya, lupa. Aduh, harus pakai elemen angin. Oh enggak. Oh, kita cuma baru ngumpulin 3 kayaknya. Let's go. Oke, dan Hah? Hey, wait. Kok aneh? Gak sampai ya harusnya. tiba-tiba ada yang
Leave it all to me.
kita regen-regenin dulu lah. Gitu. Lah, quest dia. Tetap nggak nyampe sih. Nah, udahlah, kita ke statue itu dulu, ke patung. Itu apa tuh? Oh, oke, gua nggak tahu itu apa ya. Keren sih, tapi ngeri cuy. Ntar bos.
Defeating that monster might remove this strange wind current seal. Defeating that monster might remove this strange wind current seal thingy around the. Defeating that monster might remove this
Iya, iya, iya.
strange wind
Intinya dia
current
suruh kita
seal
ngalahin
thingy
ini
around the
monster.
statue of the seven.
Buat ngebuka buat ngebuka angin di patung itu. Oh, hah? Kok nggak ada apa-apa? Wow. Wow. Oh, ini pegang ya. Kau kira itu. Nice. Ya, dan patungnya kita bisa buka. Patung Seven. Oke, jadi patung ini buat ngebuka map ternyata ya, bener. Sip, kita lanjut lagi lah kayaknya ke kota. Worship dulu. Worship ini kita buat naikin ini ya. Levelnya tuh, kalau kalian naikin level nanti dapat stamina, sigil, primo game, adventure XP. Jadi sebisanya kalau udah dapat, udah offer-offerin aja lagi langsung ke patung ini. Oke, kita lanjut story-nya lagi deh. Oke, cepet juga loadingnya. Nah, masuk ke bangunannya loading lagi cuy, dan untungnya cepet sih kayaknya. Tempatnya bagus banget.
Conversation for children.
Man doing?
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. You're officially legal now. Yay! I'm not surprised though. You are a natural after all. Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding champion. I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around. Whoa,
Si yang
fighting
berjago
talk.
gliding.
It seems you have no idea how terrifying the championship really is. Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, law-abiding. Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever.
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming.
Oke, beres. Naik level cuy. Adventure rank. Ada quest baru. Oh, itu buat atur time. Nah, ini kayaknya lebih penting lah ya. So, ya, terserah lah.
Dada, what's that man doing?
Oh, gue butuh ini nih. Apa nih namanya? Ley line. Ley line itu lumayan cuy buat dapat XP. Buku XP gitu. Dan buat buka box. Jadi ntar kita ke ley line itu ngelawan monster, habis ngelawan monster, ntar dia ngedrop. Kalau udah selesai semua monsternya drop apa treasure box gitu. Untuk buka treasure box itu kita butuh pakai stamina atau moon apa gitu. Ntar yang ada di map di bagian atas tadi. Jadi itu regennya setiap beberapa saat sih, gue belum tahu sih waktunya berapa lama. Ntar kita ke layer itu dulu. Oh, gempak. Aduh, ley line. Kok tadi ada pilihan? Oh, ada buku. Itu. Oh, oke. Jadi disuruhnya bukan pakai api ya? Elemen geo. Ini. Oh, oke, kalau nggak itu bisa pakai
You're in
ini.
for a little shock.
Wah, ada di situ juga ternyata. Bangke sekali Anda ini.
Don't be such a brute.
Itu tuh biasanya musuhnya tuh yang gede itu reset. PG yuk.
Why? Leave it up to me.
Ada di situ. Oke, kita yang kroco-kroconya dulu lah ya, kita aja.
You're in for a little shock.
Kroco-kroconya nih.
I'll race you to let it rain.
Beku. Aduh. Yang kroconya dulu lah ya, biar gak rese. Nah, enaknya Noel ini biar dia bisa ngahil. Lu terakhir lu. Bakar dong. Nice. Nah, bakar deh.
Frostbite.
Steady as stone.
Aku dia. Mampus. Tuh lihat guys. Nge-heal terus Noelnya. Dia bisa nge-heal cuma kalau perisanya aktif ya. Oke. Nah ini nih maksud gua guys. Treasure-nya. Leyline Blossom namanya. Untuk itu ngebukanya kita butuh original resin. Dan itu berguna banget ya buat XP, naikin level. Nah yang ini juga kita harus sering ikutin nih. Oh. Satu lagi di mana? Ah. No. Ah. Ya. Oh, nggak usah ditahan dong. Oke, nice. Satu lagi tuh di mana cuy? Masalahnya gua nggak ngeliat. Oh, ah. Penasaran. Lagi. 20 detik katanya kan, tapi dianya waktunya timernya jalan terus cuy. Sip, berhasil dong. Aku penasaran nih, inventory gue udah berapa ya? Udah 500 dari 30.000. Oke. Senjata ini kalau mau bagus harus dari itu ya, apa namanya? Dari gacha cuy. Kalau nggak dari gacha sih jelek. Oke, kita lanjut lagi ke lain berikutnya ya. Habis itu baru kita lanjut story-nya. Lisa itu sekarat mulu sih, kurang caranya nggak tahu kenapa.
Time to clean up.
Kenapa malah manjat? Pukul aja bro. Nah. Mantap, ini defense kenceng banget cuy. Ini jangan curi pagar ini buat taruh. Ups. Ini rem mana apa ya?
I must leave no stone unturned.
Kita ngehilin temen dulu ya. Nah, datang yang gede.
You're in for a little shock.
Ingat dulu foto-foto ini dulu. Resek. Aduh, anjir satu.
No one escapes my sight.
Kita habisin dia dulu lah.
Go, bear!
Nah,
Bet you can't
dah.
keep up with me. No stone unturned.
Pukul. Gak ada damage sih. Keras juga nih. Aduh. Gak bisa yang ini dulu. Wah, ngedrop. No frame banget cuy, gue gak ngerti dah ini. PS gue yang panas atau emang begini kalau lagi battle ya. Kurang enak sih.
Let's spark things up. You're in for a little shock.
I must leave. Someone needs assistance.
Pukul, pukul, pukul. Hampir jatuh ke bawah cuy.
Leave it all to me.
Skillnya sama dong. Namanya juga bisa begitu.
I'll catch up.
Oke. Tuh, yang kita dapat XP itu. Oke, kita dapat senjata bow tadi. Jelek ternyata. Makanya harus dari gacha sih baru bagus. Aku penasaran nih kalau naik sampai level 20 dapat apa ya? Udah nggak ada dapat apa-apa kayaknya. Dapat ini artifact disuruh sampai level 4. Oke. Kayaknya si Noel ini penting sih, kita naikin aja lah punya si Noel aja lah. Yang banyak kembar-kembar nih. Salah gua. Harusnya kasih yang biru ya. Chance artifact sampai level Oke, nice. Gak apa-apa lah ya. Ntar bisa dicari lagi. Cuman buat ini aja nih. Nah, nice. Perlukah kita ke sana? Kok ada tanda karakter itu buat apa maksudnya? Oke, jadi quest utama itu yang ini ya. Oh, story quest ini cuman tambahan. Oke. Langsung lah, kita lanjut lagi coba ya. Yang ini aja. Oke, lanjutin cerita utamanya
Isn't
nih.
that Jean? Seems she's talking to someone. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place. If you are unable to promptly deal with the storm terror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do is bring that monster to the...
Monster?
Yes. What's...
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the four winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
It's not as crazy as you make it sound. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of constructive opinions. No, I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable. The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack is finally settled for the moment. However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Shneznaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui.
Oh, them? They're super famous. Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action. The Cryo God's Fatui have always coveted the Animo God's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests. What is it? Oh, let us head back to headquarters then. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open. Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
Jadi yang Fatui tadi itu yang pakai topeng hitam itu ternyata mau ngebunuh si naga ini ya. Sedangkan si Jin ini bilang jangan karena ya naga itu salah satu dari 4 angin di daerah sini katanya.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon further inspection... No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library's restricted section.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention— Ouch! Gosh, that hurt! The impurities in the crystal— it hurts. Ah, I see. It appears to react to visions. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other. It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way. Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally and—
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special? I do not know what to make of it either. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight and the gratitude of the Acting Grand Master.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some Storm Terror's rage and strange crystals. May the wind open your eyes to the truth. We'll meet back here if you find anything. May the wind guide you.
Kenapa nih nge-freeze? Masih loading kah ini? Ada apa ya?
There's something you didn't tell them. The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw. So you do remember him, that green guy. He looked just like that guy down there.
Nah, itu yang ngomong sama naga.
See? Wait. Hold on. That's the same guy.
Pak Imonnya baru sadar. Iya, coy. Let's go.
That green guy disappeared. Use elemental sight to track him down.
Jejaknya mana? Oke, sih. Oke, ini. Kayak berasa apa ya? The Witcher ya? Begini. Red Dead Redemption juga ada sih.
Got away.
Oke, let's go. Kita kejar. Oke, ada jejaknya nih. Kita kejar lagi deh. tengah-tengah kota tiba-tiba nih. Ini cowok dong kayak gini bentuknya. Kayak cewek cuy.
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine Archon still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dolce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child, full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in a red stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bards soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war spread. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
Wait, you guys are... Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin away.
Dvalin? Who's that? Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Storm Terror. Why do you call him that? Are you two meant to be close or something?
Oh, so close.
Hey, so... Paimon thinks this guy has a screw loose.
I'm Venti the Bard. 3-time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt, to be precise. So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain any further. Of course it's about Storm Terror!
Storm?
Hey! Cut it with the Amnesia Act! Alright, show it to him.
Oh, isn't this...
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Dvalin, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
Oh, karakter kita ini bisa purify apa ya? Membersihkan apa? Dari kristal jahat jadi kristal biru. Bagus.
You really do have some wonderful abilities. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem. Oh, a hero so bright, should he stand in the light. Though stand in the shade, and you'll be met by a blade. Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger. I really must thank you for purifying the teardrop crystal. But I've already come to devise my own plan.
Oh, and what plan would that be?
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
Friend?
One must be going.
Hey, where are you running off to?
To the symbol of Mondstadt's heroes. Bye-bye.
Huh. What do you make of that? As far as he's concerned, you're a weirdo too, you know. Know what? Familiar? I don't know. You're alone on that one. But did he just say origin of Mondstadt? What could that be? Oh, Paimon knows! It's that huge tree! You know, the gigantic one. You can't miss it. Surely you still remember.
Tuh. Kita ambil hadiah dulu ya di sini. Karena pencurian kita kayak tadi udah naik. Oke, langsung teleport aja ya. Enak karena ada tempat teleportnya langsung nih.
Oh? What are you doing here? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Mondstadt a long time ago. Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last saw their own god. Why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have something to do with Dvalin?
Oh, it's because gods...
Just how is it that everyone sees Storm Terror? I'm quite curious. That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
Oke, ada monster ini lagi ya.
The wind! I can't open my eyes! What is a creature like that doing out here in such a calm place? His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours.
Juga nih. Mana nih? Sampai kapan nih begini? Wah, amin aja dong. Bisa sakit sih ini, bisa.
Come a little closer.
Oh, bahaya. Oh. Okay.
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind. Now then, you were saying someone had told you about the dragon? Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the use of force. His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds, nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came a
Degradation?
The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him for years. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human beings. They despise mankind. I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world. Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapons. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to waste. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's heroes, the place from which Mondstadt rose. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the poison is leaving my body. Feels...
So, how exactly did you get poisoned?
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin earlier, but was interrupted. As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself. Yes, it was you. So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the cathedral.
The Mondstadt Cathedral? To do what exactly?
To claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel.
Oke, nice. Naik venturingnya. Oke, lanjut, kita beresin lah storynya ini. Penasaran gue, menarik juga sih, walaupun banyak loading screennya ini agak-agak bikin lama.
That doesn't sound very good.
So this holy lyre de Himmel is...
one of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play. With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature back out of this nightmare he's going through.
Will it really stop Storm Terror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
So how can we get the...
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral,
Dikacangin sih,
somewhere
padahal gue
safe.
jawab.
I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want.
Stupid cities.
Interesting. I won't order
Report it
just
to
yet.
the church.
Apa nih? Reported. Luna cuy, kirain apa?
Let me handle this. Hello there, sister!
May the Animo god bless you, young bard. How can I—
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo! But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror end up—
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive—
Please,
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados, has descended. Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you've been serving?
Dia bilang dia si Barbatas.
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork.
Wait! Huh? She didn't— But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining— Now, since you're the hot maybe you can give it a shot.
Dia suruh kita minta.
Barbados bless you. I know you. So what brings you here? Tasks from the acting Grand Master. Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious he's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in loot. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and community representative. So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius? A signed document. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Ya, nggak bisa.
It didn't work. I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. And yet here, does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That we're not good enough?
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very eyes. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. Today we stand for free will. Any suggestions? Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. Look at you. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk. The guards here, it seems they're off duty. If you get caught, though, it's going—
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems your point being? Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
What should I get to take back to Lily?
Ada weekly. Yeah, puppy posters.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef from Liyue. My favorite place is the chicken. I mean, the kitchen.
Bisa
I
dapat
practice so hard, but I still get nervous when introducing myself.
Okay. Jadi pencet start, pencet time. Oke, kita bisa malam nih.
Don't be shy.
Tiba-tiba hilang sih. Masa nggak ada yang ngeliat gitu? Itu malah ada yang masih di dalam situ, ada orang loh padahal. Apaan nih, banyak banget. Gimana nih? Oke, jadi kita berasa main apa ya, kayak a pledge style. Iya, ada nih tempatnya begini nih, pledge style. Waktu udah mau dekat-dekat ending. Kalau bagi kalian yang nggak tahu pledge style ya anggapannya mirip The Last of Us tapi tanpa zombie. Zombinya diganti sama tikus-tikus ya. Oke, dapat, gampang banget dah.
Who are you?
Aduh, siapa lagi nih? Ya, diambil sia-sia dong sih.
She disappeared.
Freeze! What are you doing here?
Oh no, run!
Ya, ketahuan. Padahal bukan kita yang ambil. Gawat.
We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
Kabur. Sudah kabur di sini. Ketahuan dong, mukanya kelihatan tadi. Aduh, gawat. Jangan-jangan jadi buronan nih, dari semacam pahlawan di kota ini malah jadi buronan, cuy.
Master D-Luke, this is this week's accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be... But aren't you a bard? Why not sit for...
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bar.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
Mana nih lantai 2?
Master D-Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why?
Haven't you heard, Master Diluc? 2 thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Oh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal...
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that...
Understood. Thank you, Master Diluc.
Harusnya si Dilak ini tahu ya. Kita berdua yang mencoba dari itunya. Harpnya.
Today, I think I'll have a glass.
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
Something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well,
It's not about money.
no need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... You want to ask, who's this? Am I right? He is Master Diluc, the boss of... the He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel. Even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see...
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot. So, you and the Bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help. A shame you joined the Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui? Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated.
If I tell you the story with a performance,
It depends.
then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 Mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
Malah nyanyi nih. Gila, ini kalau keluar di versi yang
What did I
Android
just
apa size-nya?
witness?
Gede banget sih harusnya ini.
This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master Diluc?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay? Let's meet here tonight after the
Kenapa bisa sial banget ya pas mau nyolok? Error. Waduh. Error cuy. Ya versi PS4-nya kayaknya masih sedikit bermasalah ya guys. Coba kita masuk lagi deh. Penasaran gue sama story.
some more. What would you like?
Coba ya, semoga nggak error nih guys. Kalau error lagi sih, duh, gimana dong?
Come in, take a seat.
Oke, untungnya nggak error lagi ya guys. Kemana kita? Kok ngelag banget ya? Oh, gara-gara PS-nya kepanasan. Wah. Wah. Oh, itu cross. Jadi kita harus cepetin waktunya lagi. Oke, udah waktunya kita masuk lagi. Terus ngapain? Bisa keluar. Baru masuk loadingnya lama cuy.
You're here.
Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspect. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Storm Terror issue. Now that's the hot shot of the Knights of Favonia
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe, but we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait.
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe an Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind.
Wow, this is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Himmel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective gods. The cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Duvalin's head, the only other way to affect the Animo God's power is to take the Holy Light.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the 7 nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Okay, let's go.
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Duvalin's power for the Cryo God.
Jadi ini misinya kayaknya mau cari harp itu ya, harpa.
I fear this might fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years.
Ini kalau buka map ini sering begini cuy. Kayaknya habis loading dia agak masih ngeloading lagi ya, karena nyangkut udah sini kayaknya paling dekat.
Oh,
Ini apa nih? Jahat nih.
Forget it.
Bukan.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui. Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining. Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal level.
Ini maksimum levelnya belum diajarin cara naikin. Kita naikin level ini dulu deh. Masuk dungeon lagi. No Anemo in current party recommended element. Oke. Jadi kita disuruh pakai dia. Oke lah, kita pakai lah. Ikutin apa yang direkomendasi ini. Oh, senjatanya masih Kita naikin levelnya juga lah biar nggak parah banget sih ketinggalan. Udah. Ya, kita disuruh bawa pakai elemen ini sih, jadi ya udah. Karena Noel itu enak banget tuh, bisa nge-heal, bisa nge-shield. Loh. Kok kita dapat yang ini? Wah. Ini apa nih? Oh, biasa. Sakit juga tuh pukulan biasanya. Mantul sekali. Halo.
No! Don't even. The entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the Abyss Order attacking. How did you guys know the liar's here? The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, keep going first. I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure you can find.
This guy looks like he's about to wet himself.
You just worry. One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a word about.
Ini kacet sih. Dijaga.
Did he say Senora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Senora. The two can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Who are you? How'd you get in here? Never heard of that. What are you lot doing here? What? How did you little brats creep in? You're here. And just how do you plan to borrow it? Think you can look down your... The will of Shneznaya is as so...
Mau ngelawan dia. Oke, gua nggak tahu sih itu kalau jawabannya benar mungkin bisa tanpa battle sama sekali. Ntar kita lihat next. Keren banget skill kita. Tahu gini sih gue bawa Noel bisa nge-heal. Open door using key. Kita nggak punya kunci. Timid. God.
Who are you? What are you doing here? I am a proud citizen of...
Musuhnya keluar tadi. Gila, main hajar aja. Gila, damage-nya. Coy. Oke. Kayaknya kita harus memang ngalahin semuanya dulu ya. Nah. Kok kayaknya lemah banget karakter gue ya. Ini kuat banget. Ya ini kuat banget. Si siapa nih namanya? Dilak. Karakter gue lemah banget. Apa gue harus upgrade kali ya? Tuh lihat nggak ada damage nya coy. Gila dia pukul biasa aja 200 damage kan. Gila pun. Oke, naik lift.
Where did you rats scurry out from? Senora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
Lah. Kok hilang? Woi, sakit banget. Sakitnya dong.
Prepare to be blown away.
Dodge this.
Ini posnya buat sih. Kalau ya langsung aja hajar-hajarin.
No escape! Not so hard!
Duh. Mana nih? Oh, kena lu. Gak ada damage.
Surrender and be gentle.
Waduh, sekarang sih. Lewat. Mana musuhnya? Gampang juga dapetin.
Finally, the liar is back in safe hands. Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Senora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end.
Udah, cuma gitu doang. Wah, ternyata gampang banget dapetin ininya. Cuma ini gamenya sih kayaknya butuh grinding banget sih ya, XP. Terus equipment. Weaponnya ada sih yang sama kayak pedang. Kalau ganti sama-sama pedang sih enak. Ini ada jenis-jenisnya kan banyak. Ada buku, ada pedang gede, panah. Jadi kalau mau ngupgrade tuh bingung juga. Belum dapat yang bintang tinggi lagi. Ntar kalau upgrade yang bintang rendah, ntar dapat yang bintang yang lebih tinggi, harus upgrade ulang lagi. Jadi ribet juga sih sebenarnya ini. Waktu banget nih. Dan masalahnya ya ini loading. Mau pindah tempat loading. Untungnya kebantu sama teleport. Ya teleportnya bisa kapanpun kan enak.
Come in, take a seat. We have a few specials today at Angel Share.
Welcome back! This is the Holy Lyre! You managed to retrieve it! The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too!
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. Its animal power has run dry. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even D-Luke's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make us...
Is that really important right now, Master D-Luke? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animo power has greatly diminished. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you? Great! Try to use it on...
Okay.
It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears.
How can we gather more?
I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some deserted place.
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. How exciting! Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
This search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui. 6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
Okay. Ada beberapa quest ya. Oke lah, kayaknya sekian
Now,
dulu videonya.
although if such a thing
Makasih buat
existed,
kalian yang
it would
nonton
be
Let's
very
Play dari awal sampai
valuable.
akhir. Thank you banget guys.
Among all the relics they managed to
Sampai
dig
jumpa
up,
lagi kayaknya
one
besok.
particular object
Baru
was
lanjut
very
lagi ya.
rare.
So,
It was a
see you
vial
guys.
which contained
Bye-bye.
the Animo god's breath.